So now we have to talk about the A-6 Intruder. Now, I've actually made a previous video about this aircraft. It's always been a friend of mine. It's an interesting aircraft. Once you get your hands on this here, this should be the third aircraft you get your hands on. But once you get your hands on it, you'll start seeing that this one is a much slower vehicle. It's really slow. But it is also a tank. The durability is almost maxed out. So we're talking about 3 direct hits before this thing actually goes down. So it's like boom, and then one more boom, and then it goes down. Take in mind that if you're a good guy, you might be able to like move it over a little bit, get a couple of indirect hits here and there, but it actually has traits. The first trait is, and this is the first aircraft you get traits, armor plating. So this thing can actually take a lot of actual bullets. 64%. It's like plus 64%. So that's really really good. The next thing that it has is cool engines. So I guess the engine runs cooler to say reduces range at which enemies can lock on with heat-sinking missiles to 50% normal range. There's a reason why they're saying this here. The blueprint on this aircraft is actually area jamming. So if you have the A-6 Intruder, you can actually have a jamming system in a circular radius around you, and also it'll envelop your crew. So your entire crew will be protected from having missiles lock onto them. And while they're in this protection, they can shoot out. So if your team is smart, they will be able to figure out a way to basically be in the zone and launch their rockets and missiles from a distance to hit the bad guys. This is a great team vehicle, a great support vehicle, as opposed to being an actual fighter. But wait. There is something else here. So before I say this, I want to make sure I said it right. It has 114 rockets, which is really not a lot. It's not a lot, but it's more than what other aircrafts have. But it's really not a lot. But it also has a very large cannon, which has 1,000 rounds. So it is possible to fly this aircraft and run out of ammunition. Okay, that's bad, but you have the ability to have something that's more durable. You can protect the team and yourself from rockets, missiles, and that's the only big side effect of this here is you really have the ability to run completely out of ammo, which I have done before, and there's nothing else you can do except for try to reload. But again, very durable. It does have the blueprint of area jamming. My current status on this one here is at level 14, and mastery is only at level 1. So the game has not been asking me to go back and play this here aircraft that often. So there's no reason for me to. That's the reason why my mastery is low. But I did consider using this to make it to level 16 to finally get mods on it, but I just chose not to do that. I was like, you know what? This is probably not going to be the vehicle that I bring all the way up to level 20. And let's see, the very last thing here, when would I use this aircraft? I will use this here, as I said before, for team support. That's number one. Number two, I would use it in a death match because, again, I am supporting the team, and I would use it in elimination if they ever brought that back. In elimination, the first time you get hit and taken down, you have to wait out the rest of the mission. So this will be something that I can get multiple hits in. I will also have the fat bullets, and I'll have 114 rockets available as well. That's all I got to say about the A-16 Intruder.